Executive Certificate Program in Strategy and Leadership, IIM Indore. Sir worked in Apollo Tyres, JK Tyres and Industries Limited. May I now request Sir to kindly address the audience?
Thank you. Thank you so much, and thank you for inviting me. I would wish to see more students sitting here, though people are coming back. But though this is not the second half of the meeting, we are in the second part of the first half. Good to see. I believe you guys are more interested to understand the topic. It would be better if other people can also come in and understand, because we have come all the way for this particular subject, and it is important to have a clear understanding on the context. Because see, it is not inclined to any particular field like sales and marketing or finance or IB, any particular field. So the topic what we are talking about is generally for everybody, where we come from, what we are doing and what we are going to do. So thanks Manish, and thanks everyone for covering the major context, and I believe I'll take you to the next step here. I'll speak about what we are doing, what Omega CK Mobility is, and what opportunity through Gen Zs we are going to create. And before coming here, when I got this topic from sir, I was spending some time with Gen Zs actually. We are on the delegating part. We are into giving work to our people, that this is what you have to do, this is the assigned target, what is the outcome. So I thought, let me be on the flip side now. Let's understand what these guys are doing. Let me understand how they are driving the business. And frankly telling you, there was a lot of changes that I found. I have changed my stance also on many business front. So to start with, Omega CK Mobility, we are an electric vehicle player. We are majorly into electric vehicle. So even before going to OSM, let me ask you guys, this is a digital screen in front of you. What is the pitch in this screen? Can you guys tell me anything different? When we say there are certain people who are portrayed here, the conference name, what we are changing, what is exactly sales pitch from the college to all of us here? What sparks me? Can anybody tell? Anyone from here? What is the pitch, what the organization is giving? My voice is audible. I don't think mic is required, right? I'll keep that closer, sir. Thank you so much. So, right. So I'll tell you guys. So if you see 37 years of excellence, why have we written this 37 years of excellence? So to connect with people. So the people joining in who wants to work here, and the students who wants to join here to work, to study rather. So this gives you a connection that Gen Z is still connected with the legacy. This gives you comfort, right? So this in the entire sheet, we should not miss this 37 years of excellence, right? So I congratulate the institute for completing 37 years. This really motivates me also, that I am speaking in front of all of you when you have completed 37 years. Great. So now Omega CK, we are 55 years old company. I'm also proudly saying that we are into electric space. We were majorly into bright steel, auto components. We are suppliers to companies like Toyota, Honda, Maruti, and we are supplying bright steel to trains also, Indian Railways, right? Omega CK started this venture in 2018. So the main company is Anglo and Omega Group. We started this venture in 2018 when we thought that when we are making so many auto components, why don't we manufacture our own set of product? What can we do? So we thought that what is required right now in our country. So our chairman, founder, Mr. Uday Narang, thought that what our country is struggling for right now. So what is the biggest pain in Delhi? Anyone? Pollution. I believe everyone knows the answer, right? And what is the best answer to this pollution? EVs is one answer, of course. EVs is the one biggest answer, right? Why EVs? Because see, if I say Delhi has the largest number of automotive vehicles, so if I club together, we say combined Mumbai, Calcutta, Bangalore, we club together all the vehicles together, the total number of vehicles are present in Delhi. So look at the congestion that is available in Delhi, right? So EV is one good answer that we are giving, is transition from ICE engines to EV engines, right? So we started in 2018, we are into commercial space, we are three-wheeler manufacturers. All of you, I believe, will opt not for Ola cab, you'll opt for Ola autos right now, so we are into that. We are making passenger three-wheelers, we are making cargo three-wheelers, we are into four-wheeler space of cargo, we are into two-wheelers, but all electric. So aim is to reduce the carbon footprint in the country. And you won't believe, see, you must, all of you, all the people at Gen Z must be going through the reels, and you must be seeing that currently breathing a Delhi air is like smoking 40 cigarettes a day. This is fact. Do you agree or you disagree to this?
frankly telling you, you all should agree to this. And suppose we are sitting in this room, we can say that there is no smog here. But trust me, there is still AQI of over 250, irrespective of anything. So it is our responsibility. Currently, all of you, through all the mediums that you have, I believe we all should work to help our city at first, and then of course our country in second. So our aim is to help reduce the carbon footprint, and secondly to help these poor set of people, where you can see that the diesel and petrol prices are going rock high, right? So EV cost per kilometer utilization is 75 paisa per kilometer, versus a diesel which is 4 rupees per kilometer. So let's do some mathematics now, right? I'm just going off the topic, but I'll come back. I'll connect you to the topic also, right? So 75 paisa per kilometer, if I'm driving 100 kilometers in a day, if I'm an auto rickshaw driver, what is my expense during the day? 75 paisa for 100 kilometer? 75 rupees, right? So if I'm driving a diesel rickshaw and I'm driving it for, if the cost per kilometer is 3 rupees, same 100 kilometers, what am I spending? 300. So what am I saving on an EV? 225. So 225 into 30 days if I'm driving. Some mathematics. So just imagine, this is what we are offering. EVs are not expensive, firstly, right? With the government subsidies, I thank the government also that the kind of push that we are getting from Government of India, the subsidies which are given to support people to buy EVs. I believe that even with Mahindra coming up with B60, I hope all of you must have seen that reels also, the vehicle that they have built. So the price, they have brought it down to 16 lakhs, 17 lakhs. Now what they have done, they have forced Creta to launch the vehicle which they were earlier planning to launch at 21 lakhs. Now they are launching it with 17 lakhs ex-showroom price. So this is what we are doing is, we are ensuring, firstly, reducing the carbon footprint. Number two is we are ensuring that we give a product to the customer who is uplifting himself. So these people, if you tend to visit these people, no, the auto drivers, I believe all of you must be taking auto rickshaws. You speak to them how they are living their life. They are working very hard for their families. And if you watch their shoulders, no, they're like this. The auto rickshaw driver's shoulders are like this. Why? Because they're driving the entire auto for the entire day, 12 hours a day for their families living. So EVs come with automatic transmissions, whatever the vehicle is. So this is all upliftment. This is all use of AIs that we are doing in our vehicles, that there is a clear transition from traditional gears to automatic transitions that we have developed, right? So we have developed these vehicles, we are using these vehicles in the market. Delhi, we have around 900 permits. Gradually, we are scaling up. Now, a few of you must have searched. I've seen, good to see that you guys are very prompt. I'm getting a lot of requests on LinkedIn, and you must have seen my name. And good to see that promptness in the team here. That is really great to see. You guys are so agile. And so we are also very strong player in the industry. So if I talk about top 3 guys, apart from Mahindra and Piaggio, OSM is the third highest selling vehicle in the country right now. So we are one of the leaders in the segment. And looking at, so coming back, so what Gen Z can be utilized, how you can be more useful. So you guys don't feel that life is very easy for you. Let me tell you, it's very competitive. So why it is competitive? Because there is a lot of competition within being digital. There is a lot of competition in how you can scale up your skills. So somebody asked Mr. Manish that what skills are required. So I believe skills itself is a very, very different thing. We need to develop multiple things in order to know what we have to do. Firstly, we have to decide what exactly we are developing in, which area I want to excel. So if I am excelling myself into marketing, into sales and marketing, I need to know all the aspects of sales and marketing, what is required. So what got me here will not get me there. I'm sure you must have heard about this book. So that is very important, that till now, whatever you have done, to the next level, everything is changing. Why we are discussing Gen Z is only because there is a clear-cut transition. There are many things which has brought to us by you guys, right, which we are learning. So for last few days, I changed my perception. I don't need a 10-15 years experienced area sales manager. I think you people possess something which can be done by proper training and development, right? So it's time to change from experienced 15 years to a fresher who can give us better results, I believe. So from hiring a 15 years to a 2 to people giving me better output. That is my perception. I have changed. Frankly telling you, I used to rely more on, I needed a ASM for Bangalore, and my qualification criteria is MBA plus 13 years of automotive experience, working in three-wheeler industry, all that. I don't want that now. Frankly telling you, I have changed that. Why? Because you people can learn things much faster than a person who is 15, 18 years experienced, wherein I need to pay a salary package of 20, 25 lakhs. Why should I do that? I learned that, right? So I believe for you, there is a lot of opportunities that is coming up in the EV space. There is a transition that is happening. There is a lot of AI tools that are being developed. So we have developed our vehicles which are into coming up with different battery configurations, right? All the vehicles are with a range capacity of 80 kilometers to 200 kilometers. Lot of new things. We have network of dealers right from Kashmir to Kanyakumari. So we have a strong bandwidth. So what do we require? We require people. See, one thing where AI cannot replace is sales and marketing, right? You agree? Sales and marketing, negotiations, convincing AI, Gen Z can only utilize their brains and convince the people. I want to convince Manish ji for certain thing for buying my vehicle. I can't use a chatbot to convince him, right? I have to sit in person and convince him. Salesman can never be replaced, right? Agreed? So, I'm a salesman. Frankly, I don't shy away in saying I'm a salesman, and my aim is to help all you people understand that you are the next people who will be actually putting in lot of technical aspects into business, right? And good part is now with New India, many people are staying back here. Earlier what we had noticed that many people were moving out to Canada, US. The percentages are very high. I don't want to discuss that, but it is on a reducing trend. So good part is people are staying back, one good part, and people are utilizing their skills in developing India. Now how they are doing it? They are developing, we are developing entrepreneurs here also. That is one good thing, right? So what we do, we generate employment. You people are hired, you work in an organization. It is very important, right? So I worked in Apollo Tyres. Apollo Tyres is one of the known companies, one of the leading MNCs, I believe you all must know. I really admire that company. I have hired many people from Apollo Tyres. Why I hired people from Apollo Tyres, I was telling somebody. Apollo Tyres is not a company, I believe it's an institution where people come in, the company develops the people through training, development, make them understand how to work, and there are strong review mechanisms in the company. So because of those strong review mechanisms and strong training and development, the right chunk of people stay back in the company, right? So that ways, I believe that we all should think how we can develop ourselves, how we can learn better. That is very important. So we have taken people from Apollo, and I believe that is giving me good results right now. And for you guys, during summer trainings also, I believe immediately I spoke to my HR when I was going through last 1 week of induction between the Gen Zs. Why I did that? I thought it is very easy to take out any topic and simply download and give you guys an understanding that what Gen Z is, what you need to do. But I believe spending time with you guys is more important, understanding what you feel, what you want. And one more thing, I have many girls also now working with us. One very important aspect, even girls are coming into sales and marketing. Previously, which was dominated by men, now many people are coming into sales and marketing. And the reason is people are more educated, and the good part is girls are more inclined. There is, see, one thing is there, sales and marketing, there is a lot of glamour. There is a lot of pressure also, let me tell you. I'm sitting here, but 5 phone calls I've just disconnected, right? So the day starts early and the day ends maybe, I don't know when. We don't have any office hours. Sometimes we don't have Saturdays and Sundays when there is month end, right? So the pressure is huge, but of course, the girls who are understanding, we are welcoming that. We are taking many girls on summer training. Tapme Institute, I hope you must have heard it, which is there in Karnataka somewhere, right? So we have taken some girls from there, ma'am. We have given them summer training in our company, and they're doing really very well, right? So we truly welcome that. We truly. So I've been into multiple conferences where my personal selfish interest is to get in touch with more B2B persons. Like Manish ji can be an attraction to me. He must be somebody who might require some three-wheelers or four-wheelers, commercial vehicles in his fleet. That was more of my inclinations previously. This is my first student interaction rather, and when I saw the topic, this really inspired me that it's time let me speak to certain students. And 17 years now, Gen Zs were talking about age yesterday. Two of my colleagues, they were talking, he's 31, he's 32. I asked them, you know my age. So good that I can maintain that aura of Gen Z, at least I can maintain that age. Right. So all of you, I believe all of you should think about working in the EV space. This is something where your technical skills are not required. Right. If you have that technical thing, that is good. That can be welcomed, I believe. But even if you don't have technical skills, there is no rocket science in EV because it requires clear negotiation, convincing skills that you have. All of you should pitch in to understand. And I believe the contents that we go through on any of the social media platforms, more important is we should go through some knowledgeable sessions also during the day. It is very important that when we scroll through, these social media have the tendency, even I got stuck to reels few days back, and frankly I deleted all the social media platforms. It is very addictive, very addictive, frankly telling you. And you know what, and I got addicted to comedy movies, I'll tell you what. So I liked few contents because day was going tough, so I watched certain things and then they keep coming in, no. So I had to delete because my overall efficiency was coming down. So I believe you guys can continue watching, no problem. But some quality connections are very important. You need to understand where you want to move, what you want to do, and how you want to do. This is very important, right? So when I was working with these guys for last week, I understood how they work. They don't work hard. That is a problem, right? So I believe you guys should come up. I believe that is fine. You do work very smartly. Your aim is मैं कर देंगे ना, हम खत्म कर देंगे ना. That is important. That is not important. How you do it is also equally important, right? There are certain stages, steps involved wherein hard work is also important. I have seen Gen Z, they have that tendency, मैंने कर दिया, you told me 2 days, I did it in 1.5 days. Your approach is right, but you need to learn also at times, right? Hard work might work, smart work might work in 1 or 2 instances, but hard work is something which is missing. People want to simply sit and get things done. I believe we need to travel down. मुझे कोई चीज़ किसी को बेचनी है, मैंने फ़ोन पे कर दिया, बट मैंने उस टाइम तो फ़ोन पे कर दिया. Didn't I have that capability to travel down to that person, meet him, develop the relation for my next sales pitch? Right? What I missed, I sold at that time. I saved half a day, but I missed my next sales pitch. So hard work was what? I could have traveled to that person, I could have met that person, I could have been more interactive and developed my strong rapport relations. Relationships plays a very important role in sales and marketing. Very important, right? Then comes negotiations and all that. So smart working is good. Using the tools, we have a chatbot also. So if all of you have smartphones, right? So if you open your smartphone and you type on that, which is the world's fastest charging three-wheeler, you will find my name there. After the session, you can try that out. Maybe I'm not doing a sales pitch with you all, but I'm just telling you guys that the world's fastest charging three-wheeler is with us. World's fastest. Right? So this is one thing. So I would welcome you guys also to my factories. I would want you people to come to my sales and marketing unit. Live the life we guys are living. I have lived the life you guys were living for past 7-8 days. And I have changed my stance. I've been a very tough boss to work with, frankly telling you. But I feel there are a lot of balancing that we require to do, because you people will not work with danda, I guess. You will only work with limited danda. Of course, that is important. If pressure is not there, outcomes will not come. I welcome you guys to our factories which is there in Faridabad. I can discuss with sir someday, and would like you people to see how actually the business function works, what exactly the day goes through in a sales and marketing field. We are also into IoT devices. We have active. Anybody knows IoT? Correct. Can you say it loudly? Right. So Internet of Things. Anybody can explain? Anybody wants to explain what IoT is? This is again a part of Gen Z's development only. So I'm trying to correlate the context also. So anybody who can explain what IoT is in, I believe, 15 seconds? Can you explain, ma'am? So who was opposite Ranchod Das Chachad, the other guy who used to rectify things? I am forgetting his name. Chatur, right. So don't be a Chatur. You should know you're not a Chatur? Right. Great. So IoT device is an tracking device which is installed in the vehicle now. Now we must have seen that what we can do if suppose a vehicle is moving from one place to another, I can monitor what is happening in the vehicle through that device. I can monitor how the BMS is working, BMS's battery monitoring system I can check. I can also check where the vehicle is moving. I can also check what speed the vehicle is running, and if required somebody is stealing the vehicle, I can immobilize that vehicle, I can stop it at any location. So these are all development that has been done through AIs recently, and there are many answers. There are many new developments that are coming up right now. So we are developing a three-wheeler that can be run without a driver. Can you imagine? We have testing that vehicle also. A three-wheeler which doesn't have a steering, which has a handle. We are trying to run that without a driver. So this is something, new innovations that are coming up. Keep that ideas in mind. So it is important for you guys to keep learning, keep developing, keep understanding how the industry. I can speak about EV and tires because my major set of life has been with tires. I've spent around 15 years I was in Apollo, and last assignment was with Goodyear India, wherein I have been a hardcore salesperson. I have seen the transition from dot matrix printers to mobile applications of orders. I've seen people giving orders through landlines, and now what we have done, see how the interest is being created. Facebook fascinates us. So we understood that for a channel partner to give a business order, what is important through an application to make it interesting. So what we did, we made that application so attractive that he keeps on surfing through that app. So we incentivized that person. We asked him to punch your customer details, we'll give you 5 rupees, which doesn't cost us much, right? So why I was doing it? I was trying to familiarize him with that application initially. Why I was doing that? Because see, अपनी कंट्री में ना एक और प्रॉब्लम है, हम लोगों में भी, हम ना वी पासेस थ्रू 3 phases ऑफ लाइफ. हम हर चीज़ में ना पहले विरोध करते हैं, एवरीथिंग इवन इफ इट इज गुड, फिर क्या करते हैं, विचार करते हैं, ठीक है, देन समर्थन करते हैं. एब्सोल्युटली करेक्ट. दैट इज आवर टेंडेंसी, दैट इज नॉट आवर फॉल्ट, हम वो करते हैं. तो इट वॉज अ गुड थिंग, वी ऑल नो दैट यूजिंग अ मोबाइल ऐप इज अ गुड थिंग. एवरीबडी ट्राइड दैट, नाउ एवरीबडी इज यूजिंग. सो वी मूव फ्रॉम अ टेलीफोनिक ऑर्डर्स टू अ मोबाइल बेस्ड ऑर्डर्स, राइट? Now, after that, I have seen that people are giving orders through WhatsApps also. There are applications being developed where people are giving orders through WhatsApp. But one line where I believe sales and marketing, where human intervention will always be required, I believe. Going forward, lot of business scope is increasing. Lot of new businesses are coming in, 2-wheelers segment, 3-wheelers. I request all of you again to spend your time. I made certain points. I think I'm already done for my time. So when I was sitting with people, we discussed about how marketing is evolving for Gen Z. So certain points that came to our mind was you people see the real time, right? Your decisions are very quick. I believe you should spend some time in thinking, evaluating. Right? A good doctor who is 4.5 star rating can be a paid 4.5 also, right? Evaluate some things. Evaluating is very important, and of course the legacy is also equally important. People are using AIs to convince, people are using search engine optimization to convince many people in a wrong way also. Right, we also speak the language and the celebrity. One more thing, what sir also covered, celebrity diversity, how the connect is being created in a quick span of time. Previously, the advertisements used to be for 1.5 minutes. If all of you remember Nirma and Surf Excel initial days, and now the advertisements, everybody tried to communicate the brand in 10 seconds, 15 seconds. To the max, what they do, they make an advertisement for 30 seconds, and then after that they launch another ad which wraps up the entire communication in 15 seconds. So what they're trying to make sure you don't scroll me up and you finish my understanding in 15 seconds. So these are few points which I want to tell you guys. All of you are doing a fantastic job, but there are things to introspect also to understand what's going wrong. Appreciation is important, but learning is also important. That what we need to do, how we need to do that. Then, of course, we covered this. So instant gratification also we spoke about that. Slow, if any website is slow, I believe you people normally don't tend to wait for that website. You try to use different other platforms. So ideally what we have done, we have also ensured that you anytime visit our website also, or our any platform, Omega CK Mobility, anytime you visit to understand what we people are doing, you will get to see that our pages are opening very fast. So this I got to know from people that my digital marketing team is very young, and the reason for hiring inspiring them is, of course, might be one of the factor that they can understand and connect very well. So please keep up this good work, what you people are doing. And congratulations to the winners in the morning who got this prize. And I again wish the institute all the best. And I again welcome you to the factories of OSM, to the life of OSM, how we live, how we work. And anytime during the summer training time also, we welcome you guys. And I have changed my stance. I've moved from a 15 years experience to young people also. And congratulations to the jury and everybody. Thank you.